Yo, what's up, guys? It's King Sean here, back with another live stream. And today's live stream, the Super Bowl tailgate preview of the Super Bowl today, 6:30 p.m. on CBS. Let's get to it. So I'm gonna wait for a few people to come in here, and then we're gonna start discussing. We're gonna discuss top five Super Bowls in NFL history, top five Super Bowl moments in NFL history, then the game preview. So that's three topics we're gonna talk about today, guys. So yep, let's wait for a few people to get in here. Then we will start. Let me post. Yo, I just commented. So not many people are pulling up right now, but let's get started anyways. So I'm gonna get started with the top five Super Bowls in NFL history, in my opinion. So number five, I have to say, see, I was born in 2009, so I've been around for a couple of Super Bowls, but I would have to say, number five is Super Bowl 50. Super Bowl 50 was a great Super Bowl. Uh, it was the Patriots versus the Broncos, Santa Clara Stadium, I think, and it was a really good game. Von Miller was named MVP in that game. Peyton Manning versus Cam Newton. That was a really good game. Von Miller had two forced fumbles, and I think he got one for a touchdown, if I'm not mistaken. Can't remember though. And the Super Bowl halftime show, I think that was one of the most underrated Super Bowl halftime shows in NFL history, because if you compare it to the past halftime shows, like yeah, last year's halftime show was really good. 2019 Maroon 5 was not good at all. Uh Justin Timberlake was good. Lady Gaga was good. And then you have Coldplay, Bruno Mars, and Beyonce, which nobody really talks about that Super Bowl halftime show. So I think that's one of the most underrated ones. So yeah, I want to see if my hopefully it's still working. Yep, still working. Up, drop something, guys. Anyways, I'm back. Alright, so number four. Number four. Hmm. This is gonna be hard. I feel like hmm. Number four has to be Super Bowl 51. Falcons versus Patriots. That was a good Super Bowl. Of course the Falcons choke. Falcons always choke, so I'm not really surprised. I mean, they're the choke masters, basically. They're basically the choke masters, and oh, when will they stop choking? Probably never. So that was a good game. Falcons were leading 28-3. I remember one Falcon player, I think it was Robert Alford, picked off Tom Brady for a pick six, and then Patriots came back in the fourth quarter, 28-3 down, and they scored 34 unanswered points. Or no, 31 unanswered points. Yeah. So that was such a crazy game. I mean, the Falcons were doing good up until the point 28-3, but then they choked. So they would have won. Like, you can't do that. You cannot choke in the Super Bowl. That's one thing you can't do. In a regular game, it's bad to choke in a regular season game, but in the Super Bowl, in the playoffs, that cannot happen. So that's number four on my top five Super Bowl list. And then number three, I have, let's see, number three. It's either last year's Super Bowl, because last year's Super Bowl was cool. Uh, yeah, it was really good. And then the 2019 Super Bowl just wasn't good at all. And then 25, I can't. What was 20? Oh, yeah, the Patriots versus the Eagles. But I think that's gonna be in my top two. I'm not sure though. All right, so at number three we have the Patriots versus Seahawks. So that was a really good game, honestly. Hold on, let me. Yo, what's up, Garrett? Yo, what up? What up, bro? Um, let's see what. It was the Patriots versus Seahawks, Super Bowl 49. I watched that game, and it was a pretty good game, honestly. The Seahawks really could have won if Russell Wilson didn't throw that interception in the end zone. Like, okay, Marshawn Lynch was running like to the outside and running a route, and he was wide open. He was open. If Russell Wilson just saw him and threw the ball there, Seahawks won the game. But Russell Wilson, the interception by Malcolm Butler in the Super Bowl, that sealed the game. So, Seahawks only have one Super Bowl, I think, in their entire franchise history. So, yeah, it's not great, but one Super Bowl, I guess. Not the best, though. So, that was a really good game. That was the Patriots' fourth Super Bowl win. Now, we have Super Bowl 52. Patriots versus Eagles. I was rooting for the Eagles in that game and didn't want to because I hate the Eagles. Washington football team rivals, of course, in the same division. I hate the Eagles so much. They're probably um I hate the Eagles more than the Cowboys and the Giants, so you know, yeah. Giants are the least hated. Cowboys are the second most hated. Eagles I just hate. Eagles fans I hate. Eagles I hate. But since they were going up against the Patriots, I wanted to root for them because Tom Brady has won a lot of Super Bowls and Patriots have been to the Super Bowl all the time. So, I wanted to see someone else win it, another team win it. So that's why I was rooting for the Eagles, and the Eagles did win. It was 41-33. Great game. 80 plus points combined. That is NFL record for the Super Bowl, most points in the Super Bowl, and total yards. I think they had a total of 1,100 total yards. That's insane. So that was a really good Super Bowl. I remember at the end of the Super Bowl, Tom Brady tried a Hail Mary pass, and Danny Amendola could have caught the ball, but he was a little far away from the ball, and the ball bounced into the end zone. Incomplete. Eagles win the game. So that was a really good game. And no one will forget the Philly special. I don't really like like everyone calling the Philly special because what like playing the NFL like a reverse. No, not a reverse. It was like the quarterback snaps the ball, gives it to one of his receivers. His receiver gives it to like another one of the offensive players, tight end, running back, receiver, and then passes to the quarterback. I thought that was already play in the NFL. It was, but I guess they're calling the Philly special back then in 2017. But hey, it is what it is. And then for number one, it was last year's Super Bowl. 49ers versus Chiefs. I mean, this one is easy. The Super Bowl halftime show was just amazing. And the Super Bowl itself, the Chiefs coming down from 20-10 behind. They scored 10 unanswered points to tie. Well, they scored they scored 14 unanswered points to take the lead, 24-20, and then they scored one more late touchdown from turnovers on down from the I think the oh yeah from the 49ers, yeah. So it was from Damian Williams. I think it was a 38-yard rushing touchdown. So yeah, that was a really impressive comeback by the Chiefs, and that was one of my favorite Super Bowls of all time. Let's read the comments here. Garrett said Bears had I remember the Bears did it. I think it was with Trey Burton, Mitch Trubisky, and Tariq Cohen. I think I remember. I'm not sure. If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that was the Bears did it before though. I think they did it before the Eagles. So I just hate when people call it the Philly special when other teams have already done it before. So that's my only problem with it. But I hate Eagles anyway, so Really don't care what they do. Now let's move on to my top 5 Super Bowl moments. Number 5, it has to be the Julian Edelman catch. Tom Brady, it was 28-20. Falcons were winning. No, it was 28-21. Falcons were winning. Hold on. I can't remember the score. 28. It was either 28. Can't really remember it. I can't remember the score. It was 28-20, something like that. Yeah, it was 28-20. Okay. So it was 28-20. Patriots are trying to drive downfield. It's first down, first and 10 or third down. Tom Brady throws a pass to Julian Edelman, deflected, and Julian Edelman still caught it. It almost hit the ground. Like, it was crazy. Let me get to some of the comments real quick. Tragotsky did it first. Yeah. I think I saw that play, honestly, on YouTube or on TV. It was 28-20 at the time. Thanks, Garrett. Thank you. All right, and it was crazy. That was a great play by Julian Edelman, and that was a really clutch play to keep the Patriots in the game and go to overtime. Score a touchdown on Patriots' final drive in regular in the game, and then go to overtime. So that was pretty good. Sarah, what's up, Sarah? She said, "Who do you think is gonna win the Super Bowl?" I will discuss that later in the stream. So I'm just going over my top 5 Super Bowl moments. So yeah, that was number 5. Now number 4. Number 4 has to be the Philly Special by the Eagles. Um, that was really good. Even though many teams have done it before, it was 4th and goal. It was literally 4th and goal. So to pull that off on 4th and goal, that's great. That's spectacular, in my opinion. Even though as much as I hate the Eagles, that was a great play call by Doug Peterson. Now Doug Peterson's gone, so yeah. So that was number 4, and then number 3. Excuse me. Number 3 was Percy Harvin's 99 or 100 plus yard kickoff return for a touchdown in Super Bowl 46, if I'm not mistaken. It was in 2013. I know that for a fact. It was either Super Bowl 46 or 47. One of those. Leave it in the comments. Leave it in the chat, guys, if you know. But Percy Harvin, like 100 plus yard kickoff return against the Broncos in the Super Bowl. I mean, that was crazy. That was crazy. It was coming after halftime. The Seahawks just dominated the Broncos in that game. It was just a one-sided game. And the thing I like about Super Bowls is they're competitive, but that was just a one-sided game. Seahawks. So really impressive performance by the Seahawks. And the number two spot. This is tough. This is really tough. For me, number 2 has to be. This is hard. I don't know. You know what? I got it. Number 2, 2015 Super Bowl 2016. Panthers versus Broncos. Von Miller strip sack. Okay, thanks, Garrett. Super Bowl 48. I have really bad memory, so I can't really remember. But Super Bowl 48. That's when Percy Harvin returned a kickoff for a touchdown, 100 plus yards. So yeah, that was really impressive. But number 2 is Von Miller's strip sack for a touchdown on Cam Newton. That was impressive. And Cam Newton is a big guy and he's strong, but Von Miller got the best out of him in that game. So yeah, that was really impressive performance by Von Miller in that game, Super Bowl 50. So yeah. And then number 1, last year, WASP. WASP. Chiefs. Mahomes to Hill. Yep. It was 48 yards, 44 or 48 yards, something like that. And it's just like, all right, so I can break the play down. So, uh, Mahomes snaps the ball. Tyreek Hill's in the slot. He's gonna pretend he's gonna like run an in route, but he actually kind of goes out. So he comes in and then out. And there's no safety there. There's no corner there near him. So wide open pass, wide open catch. That was a really nice play design by Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy. So shout outs to them. That was really cool too. So that was number one. Now let's get to the Super Bowl preview. Let's go. So I want to talk about the matchups on offense, defense. We'll start with the Chiefs. Love the matchups. So of course, Tom Brady versus Mahomes. That's gonna be a great matchup. Stats for both of them. For my prediction, Tom Brady 300 Tom Brady will have 292 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. That's my prediction. And then Patrick Mahomes will have 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. So Patrick Mahomes plays better than Tom Brady. And then let's go for the receiver matchups. So the Chiefs side. Let's start Chiefs receivers versus Chiefs Buccaneers corners. So it's gonna be Tyreek Hill versus the Buccaneers cornerbacks. They're gonna have to double Tyreek Hill because when the Buccaneers played the Chiefs earlier in the 2020 season, Tyreek Hill dominated them. 233 receiving yards in the first half with 2 touchdowns. You cannot allow that to happen. That's crazy. Like, that is just insane by Tyreek Hill. He played a great game, and like they just can't. The Buccaneers have to contain him to win. Contain Tyreek Hill to win. Now, another threat in the Chiefs' offense is Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce, he's a beast. He had over 1,400 receiving yards this season, and he's been playing magnificent all season long. And I expect them to have a big game in the Super Bowl. The Buccaneers cornerbacks and linebackers have to contain Travis Kelce. So they're probably going to have to double Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. But you can't double both of them because you do have Mecole Hardman and Sammy Watkins. So, wait, let me see. Hi. Just making sure my stream is alive to say hi. So, that was crazy. Mecole Hardman, you guys saw that reverse, the 50-yard reverse. So, I mean, that was a crazy play against the Bills. Ooh, that was insane. So, you cannot double both Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce because you're going to have Mecole Hardman on the other side of Tyreek Hill. So, we'll see what happens. Now on the Buccaneers side. Also, Chiefs defense, I expect the Chiefs defense to play pretty good, but I think the Buccaneers defense will play a little better, a bit better. So, yeah. Now on Buccaneers side of things. The receivers, Buccaneers receivers versus Buccaneers cornerbacks. Now, this will be interesting because Buccaneers have so many weapons, it's ridiculous. They have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, Scotty Miller, Rob Gronkowski, aka Gronk, and they have Cameron Brate. That's insane. Like, that is crazy. And they also have Tyler. Oh man, I don't know how the Chiefs defense can keep up with that Buccaneers offense, but I think they can. The cornerbacks have been playing pretty good this season. Tyrann Mathieu has been playing great this season, as always. Juan Thornhill, he hasn't been playing the best, but he's pretty decent safety. And their defensive line, not bad. Their linebackers, not the best. Buccaneers linebackers are definitely better with Levante David and Devin White. Speaking about Levante David and Devin White, I expect them both to get 1 sack, and 10+ tackles each. That's or 8+ tackles each in this game. Now that's a, I guess you guys can call that a bold prediction. In my opinion, that's really not because they're both dominant linebackers. And then, um, Antonio Brown versus the Chiefs slot corner. I don't know who that is. They do have Charvarius Ward, L'Jarius Sneed, and Rashad Breeland are going to start for them. I think L'Jarius Sneed is in the slot and the Charvarius Ward. And I think Charvarius Ward and Rashad Breeland are on the outside. So, yeah, I don't watch a lot of Chiefs games. So I don't really know how they set it up. Like who's on in the slot, who's on the outside. But yeah, it's gonna be a really fun game. As for the Buccaneers defense, their defense. Carlton Davis, Jamal Dean, uh Jordan Whitehead, Antoine Winfield, Shaq Barrett, Vita Vea, Ndamukong Suh, Jason Pierre-Paul. I mean Jordan Whitehead. I think I already said Jordan Whitehead, I'm not sure, but that defense is probably the second best defense and top 5 defense for sure. Maybe top 3 in my opinion. I think, you know, our defense is definitely better than the Buccaneers, but I think they're number 3. Rams have the number 1 defense in the league. So it's gonna be a really interesting game, guys. It really is. So, you know, my stream is about to come to an end. Guys, drop your score predictions in the chat. I will say my score prediction. My score prediction is Chiefs win. It's going to be a close game, but Chiefs win 34-27. Buccaneers lose by a touchdown. It's Buccaneers are on the final drive. They can't score a touchdown. Chiefs win. Bang, bang, bang. So I'm going to drop my score prediction in chat real quick, and I'm going to head out. Alright, guys. Peace.